Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be talking about, can Shimo kill Godzilla's past evolutions? Two of them she can, some she might not. Since there's a whole bunch of controversy to say Godzilla can kill Shimo, well, I might have to prove you wrong here. Because rewatching the Monsterverse, now that I'm thinking about it, Shimo might actually has a chance of killing every single Godzilla I'm about to name in this list. But with that all out of the way, let's get the video started. The reason why we're going to go ahead and skip 1954 and 2014, because those Godzillas would have been killed instantly, since Shimo could use her body weight to kill both of them. Now we're going to move on to Godzilla 2017. The reason why we're skipping Aftershock, because that was only a temporary move Godzilla could possibly do to the Muto Prime. Now moving on to 2017's Godzilla in Monarch Legacy of the Monsters. This Godzilla is way more like fully grown, going up to 2019 to 2021 or 2024, whatever the timeline is. This Godzilla has gotten stronger after its fights with the Muto and Muto Prime itself in Godzilla Aftershock in Godzilla 2014. Now, could Godzilla 2017 kill Shimo? Sadly not, because this is just Godzilla in his base form. The atomic breath could do some damage, but once again her skin would just heal up like it did from the supercharged blast in Godzilla's Kong the New Empire. So sadly for 2017 Godzilla would have been killed instantly, just like 2014 and 1954 and Godzilla Aftershock. And she would probably have the force of ripping his puny little head off. Now moving on to the strongest Godzilla here, Godzilla 2019, King of the Monsters. Once again, the reason why I'm calling this the strongest Godzilla, because it was more aggressive and managed to pull and throw a 500-foot kaiju known as King Ghidorah. Mothra's power caused by her death and that nuclear radiation caused by Sarazawa gave him more nuclear power and energy, which later in the movie turns him into thermonuclear Godzilla or burning Godzilla. Now, Godzilla 2019 might be some trouble for Shimo if Godzilla turns out to turn thermonuclear if they ever fall. And since Shimo is an ice titan, the heat would probably win in this situation. And remember what I said in the Kong video, wherever burning Godzilla walks, everything starts to melt and catch on fire. He's literally a sun on planet Earth. And if Shimo even tries to get closer to him, her crystals might melt and her ice power might drain. But this probably won't never happen, because this was actually caused by Mothra's death, meaning that Godzilla won't be able to go back thermonuclear. But if Shimo and Godzilla fought at that time period, Godzilla will probably win because of the heat overtaking Shimo's ice power. Now moving on to Godzilla vs. Kong Godzilla. Well, there's not really much to say about this Godzilla, actually. And for those who've seen the movie, we already know what happens when Godzilla's on screen with Kong. He literally beat the shit out of him. And he damn near almost got killed by his arch nemesis in a mecha robot suit. So yeah, this Godzilla will absolutely lose to Shimo either way. I mean, he could try to go full power, but there'll be no point. Shimo would have just frosted him here and there. Now moving on to pre-evolved Godzilla. Once again, there's literally no difference here, since this is literally the same exact Godzilla from 2021's Godzilla vs. Kong in 2019. A little bit. I mean, of course he can run fast now ever since the first fight scene with Scylla, and he can jump, surprisingly. Now moving on to energized Godzilla or blue thermonuclear, whatever you want to call this Godzilla. Once again, this thermonuclear is not like the previous one, but this time everywhere he walks, it just burns up a path. And the radiation is steaming from his body at this point. And the reason why I'm saying that now, because when Tiamat fought Godzilla, she did not burn up 1 inch when she got near him. So energized Godzilla would lose to Shimo fully. Even though he's built up with heat and radiation, he's gonna end up like Ghidorah, frozen up pretty well to the point where he can't even breathe. And Shimo possibly might smash him in the ice, like how Kong did to Scar King. Now moving on to Godzilla Evolve. Yes, we've seen these two fight before in the Hollow Earth fight scene and the Rio de Janeiro fight scene. But Shimo was not really trying to hurt Godzilla, and Godzilla wasn't really trying to hurt Shimo. Godzilla was literally just trying to get her out of this mind control. But let's just say she was never in mind control, and it was just Godzilla and Shimo fighting. Who would win in this situation? I mean, there was that scene from the Hollow Earth fight scene where Shimo was freezing Godzilla until Mothra did. Now, what if she kept freezing him? Godzilla would have just ended up like Ghidorah, like I said. And then there was that one scene where he used the atomic breath and then Shimo flipped over. That's some progress with the atomic breath with evolved Godzilla so far. And then Shimo actually managed to throw Godzilla. And when Godzilla went supercharged and aimed at her neck, it didn't really do that much damage to her. And it didn't even hurt her, because in the next scene, she's literally perfectly fine. And people kept saying this did damage. No, that's literally the reflection of Godzilla's power off her skin, since her skin is shiny, meaning that even supercharged won't be able to stop her. So this goes without saying, Shimo negs every single Godzilla in this list except for thermonuclear, maybe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, put your own opinion in the comments, and peace out, and I love you.